Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris, the Corporate Death Cult series, Chasing Steam Achievements. I'm your host, Colors Fade, and it's episode 20. It's the year 2423, and what we're doing is, I showed the Steam achievements in about the two-thirds of the way through the last video. The ones that I'm specifically chasing. One of the ones, of course, is we're trying... And now that I think about it, since I just cut that video, I don't think I showed the Steam achievement that I'm actually most interested in right now, which is forming a migration treaty with 10 different species as a xenophile empire. So last episode we were making inroads, and we had a couple more species we were trying to form those migration treaties with. I'd love to pop that achievement, but in the bigger context, the overarching goal here is to get ready for the crisis. And there's a Steam achievement that has to do with you being the galactic custodian, defeating the crisis, and then ending the custodianship instead of living out your term or whatever. And so to that end, on the Senate floor is nominate Custodian, the Amway corporate hucksters, and everybody's against us. And there's 1,200 days left, so we're gonna have to call in some favors from some big people here. The Tezid Multistellar and the Synthoid Replicators are tops on the list. So again, diplomacy, gonna be making trade deals to earn all their favors, which we can do fairly easily because we have Doc Matter. That's how easy it is. Doc Matter, and then and we got a bunch of other stuff here. So, well, that's too much. So we'll do some of that. There's the Synthoid Replicators. Synthoid Replicators. Where are they at? Right here. Diplomacy. Offer trade deal. Favors. Give them all to me. Resources. Doc Matter. Oh, and they actually... Oh, never mind. My math's a little off. Yeah. So, and we only have 403 influence, which is going to hurt. I probably got a little ambitious with this. Let's fix a couple of fleets here. The 10th fleet is missing some corvettes. So if we go to this system where the 10th fleet is, we say, hey, you, 10th fleet. And there are a bunch of corvettes. And if we say, just join with all those corvettes at that planet, because that might come close to filling you up. Now where are you at? Now you're at 87 of 90. Okay, make 3 corvettes. I get my fleets happening. These guys, let's see, Zeta Reticuli, and they went home. Here's the problem: is you can only have so many people orbiting something.
Research actualized.
You can only have so many fleets orbiting a shipyard, which becomes a little problematic. We're way in the hole on exotic gases, so we need to fix that. Okay, who else has got Kenjodan? The Kenjodan and the Deathicon First Church. Kenjodan. Right here. Offer trade deal. Give me all your favors. Grants. Oh, we already have all their favors? Okay. Kenjodan. So I gotta start calling favors. Is that gonna get me what I want? Maybe if we may be able to work this. I think we can get there, but it isn't gonna be super easy. Okay, and what edicts just came off?
Research actualized.
Ambitions came off. We must change those right away, because the one that we can't live without is will to power. We need that extra influence every month so that we can buy all of these. Admin capacity. Okay, we're selling a lot of food. Just don't have a lot of food from jobs here going on, because we're selling. Oh no, we're not selling a lot of food, so we want to do some of the food for jobs things. This planet, it's got one left up here as food. That's just Can I change this one to food as well? Give it 2 food. Will I lose that building slot? We're going to find out. Bureaucracy here. But when you look at these planets like this and say, well, what are you really short of? Everywhere we're short on gases. So anybody who has a chance to build is more or less going to have to build gases. This guy, though, he's a factory ecology, minerals into consumer goods, which we have and it's raised up, and we have the Ministry of Production on it, so it's good. Give it some more gases. The ring worlds are hopefully going to make a big improvement. Alrighty. Yeah, so that right there, that's our big problem. In the meantime, let's go back down to fleets, because the one thing I want to do is if I have a fleet like this, like Zarklon's Pilgrims, okay, so they have all of this stuff in here. If I give them these, it's because we're up against the wall with alloys. We're packed with alloys. I don't like seeing them go to waste, the earning of them go to waste. And so I want to do this and say, hey, reinforce. Boom. Okay. Meanwhile, down here, right here, oh yeah, and as always, invest. Okay, and we're also short of crystals, so Beta Refuge is done, and this down here, okay. Habitable Section A can be colonized. So this will be Gamma Ring. Gamma Ring A? No. Gamma Ring A. Okay. Colonize. Gamma Ring B.
Upscaling complete.
And then we can get to work on the other 2.
Research actualized.
Yes, research actualized. Okay. Oh, jeez. Alright. Let's look at... This is coming up. They're back to 19. So we'll call in favors that we can. That's for the Synthord replicators. And call in favors for the Kenjoden we bought a while ago. Alright, now it's over. Keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that. 7th Fleet, where are you? Can you also enter orbit around there? So we can look at some of these fleets. There's a bunch of individual.
Research actualized.
Actually, here's what we should do. Whenever we have one of these fleets that's completely full, this one, that's what I'd like to see. That fleet. These 2 fleets. You guys move here. Food from farmer jobs. And then what you can do is say, who else? Oh, and there was somebody over here that needed like 1 right there. All they're missing is a Corvette. That's all that's possible for them to be missing logistically is a Corvette. So we'll get our fleets taken care of by moving the ones we consider complete out of the way. Science ship. You have got all done doing that. Good job. Oh, I switch this back over. So we have plenty of research worlds down here for you. Ring D, assist with research. Ring C, assist with research. Those ring worlds came in handy. It's a bottle of red wine tonight. Thames Station, yeah. Zimpa. What's this one? Where's this one at? Right there. Keep building. Keep building, I say. Ring D.
Research actualized.
Guess we're rolling through this. How are we looking over here now with 824 days to go? 820 days. Let's see. Still ahead because we bought a lot of votes. But somebody can sway this right now. Who's this? Iski Star Regime. Oh, wow. Honor-bound warriors. Let's make a trade deal with you. Make sure we get all your favors. They got 5 more favors they can give us. Dark matter. The Iski. Shukon. Yeah, so here on this particular world, oh, they don't have a mining thing, do they? Oh, all the battle edicts came off. That's totally fine. Trades are coming back right there. Iski say yes. Got that in our back pocket. Keep buying. I mean, I've got enough money here. I could take care of all my refinery problems pretty easy. I'm going to buy some more of that. And we're selling this, and we don't have to.
Research actualized.
Pharma jobs. Oh, pharma bill. Yay. Okay, back to fleets. Where's this one at? Alpha what? Alpha Refuge. Okay, here's the deal, Alpha Refuge. You gotta take your trade and send it down here. There you go. All that trade is caught now. Doink. Brilliant.
Colonial Enterprise upsizing.
Alright. Very nice. Now come in here. What is this? That is a bastion on the
Colonial Enterprise
Cruel black
upsizing.
hole. Okay, it's not labeled correctly. Oops. Well, it's not what I meant to do. Is it? What came off here? Sacrifice edict. Do we have enough people to sacrifice? Here's this. We got the 3rd fleet. Needs what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Third fleet needs 5 more corvettes. Do that. Then, oh, you need 1 more? 1 more. Can you enter orbit around the mega shipyard? Park all these guys. So, the 7th fleet, what are you missing? Just corvettes? Build them. We're going to need you all at maximum power. Because the crisis is coming. Alright, migration treaty. Break migration. The Ithil Star Assembly broke their treaty. Oh no. No. No, no, no. Oh, son of a... So now they don't count anymore. Oh. So what happened? Did the Ithil Star Assembly... They fell from 360 to 173. Diplomacy, guarantee independence. That'll help. This is going to pass. The Kingdom of Ratch is in breach. Oh, that's why they don't want it. They're going to be in breach of Galactic Law. Well, I mean that sounds tough, but dudes, you know, what are you doing? Oh yeah, we need to get started on a matter decompressor. And we said there was a good world right there. All right, let's wait for this thing to pass, and then we can use the influence to do that. Relic activation possible. Zaklan. Zaklan's pilgrims. What are you missing? Escort, Zealot class. Don't build those. Battlecruiser. That's out. Oh, you son of a...
Research actualized.
You gotta pause the game every time you touch this menu or the game just freaks out. I just can't possibly handle that. I don't know how. I don't know why it has such a problem with that. Now we're down to -9 exotic gases and we're losing crystals. You give me a branch office that gives me refinery resources, I'll be all over that. I would totally dig that. Let's put some crystals on you. And we should try to raise some of these up that cost motes. I know one of our habitats can fully be raised up. Like this one. That one. I got a bunch of refinery ones, don't I? I need to build some more of those too. Nope, I'm out of boundary. What we want you to be. Oh, you've got a
Research actualized.
refinery one. Oh, so it did take that away. Alright. Replace that with the city district then. Minerals, some jobs. We gotta start spending some on there. Elections to appoint somebody new. We're at 392 days until this thing passes, and we can call in favors from here. Oh, gonna try now. Let's. I want to run the sacrifice seed, but we gotta wait till it's over. Here. Ring D. Ring D. Everybody gets this little research complex. And you guys can just create more jobs, so not all I gotta buy these. Okay. That's the big thing. I'm having to buy those, and I don't wanna. Oh, we got a criming person. Well, let's just get rid of you with somebody else.
Colonial enterprise established.
Bye-bye. Alright, Colonial Enterprise established. These are the other ring worlds. Research ring world. Alright, let's do this. Doink, doink. Research ring world. And the other one. Same thing. Research. Actually, you know what we probably should do? Is make one of them food. Let's make this one food. That'll help keep us out of any food issues we're going to run into. You guys just naturally have some criming going on, don't you? I want to wait till I can get the Psi Core up there. We actually have room for peoples. Lead a lifespan. We should start cracking off some of that. 282 days. Nominate custodian. The Amway corporate hucksters. This is how democracy dies. You guys, are you done being built? I'm gonna send you all here. I like all those branch offices. That's hot. 417 on this planet. It's not even their #1 world. It's This is fantastic. Naval capacity. Yeah, I need more of those. I need more. Must have more. The Izki Star Regime. Deathicon First Church has all of theirs. I would like those. I think those should be mine. Maybe we should just go take
Research actualized.
Okay. Just making sure here. I've got all of these. Crack, yeah. Oh, establish a branch office. Do it, please. Yeah. Diplomatic weight. Mercenary liaisons.
Research actualized.
Temple of Prosperity. We will turn you all toward the light. So they've only got like 4 planets. What else they got? The Kesam hegemony. Alright.
Research actualized.
Energy weapon damage. 153 days. They're not going to be able to catch up. Shosha wears the Triumph brand atmospheric deodorizer. What's it do? One-time delivery to a single colony. Anti-order effects are guaranteed to last 80 years and no longer. Increase immigration pull. No. 6 months of society research. That's not much, but no. So, over here, corporate actions cannot be taken on this planet due to fierce competition. Due to fierce competition, which we took from them. That's just beautiful. Deathicon. Stellar Confederation. The Tenzin Multistellar. I thought we took all of their branch offices. They're opening up new ones somewhere else now. What kind of punks are these guys? Oh my goodness, we'll have to go to war to take the rest of them. Jeez. Diplomacy. Reach into the shroud. Linger for a while. Curse bestowed. Sublight speed minus 20%. Yeah, I think I'll stop messing around with you. What's this? Dread fleets. Dread pirate. The Dread Pirate Roberts. You are the worst pirate I've ever heard of. But you have heard of me. Best line ever. Yay. Alright, back to our ships. 35 days. Are they doing everything they can to push up against this? They can be, but it ain't going to be enough to overcome. Oh, and now. It's a subtle shift. Welcome your new overlords. I am the custodian. What I say goes. See your galactic custodian appointed at last. As the first among equals, we have been charged with the safeguarding of the galactic community. Of course we want to safeguard it. How else would we get profit? Awesome. Now propose special resolutions. Ha! Alright. Term limits. Extend custodianship. Weak support. Custodian remove. Introduce galactic standard. Monthly influence +1. Oh. Those things are all very nice and look wonderful. And I do want to mess with that, but right now we have bigger fish to fry. And that is this guy down here. My friend, I introduce you to the one thing we're hurting for right now. The matter decompressor. Begin. It's a black hole, but it'll be a profitable one. No leader assigned.
Research
Remedy
actualized.
that problem. There's a sign ship right there. Food from jobs. Okay, so I think we're done with that for a little while. We have that ring world to take that over. Back
Research
to here.
actualized.
Okay. Let's do this. 18th Fleet. Reinforce yourself. Who else is over here? 230. Okay, hold on, Mr. 230. You just need that one right there. Go. You're 230 of 230. Go. Ooh, look. Yeah, and you guys are all docked. Good. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. I just need to get rid of a starbase somewhere. I've got an extra one that I don't really need, and I'm not exactly sure where I can get rid of one. What's going on over here? Primitive world. The atomic age. Well, I don't really want them to cut me off from my holy world. So I think maybe the only appropriate thing to do is go invade them.
Research actualized.
Can I do that? Native interference. Unrestricted. Oh. Well, we can't. As it turns out, we can. Give me a leader. Give me someone who's about to die because he's old. Yes. Go proceed. I'm not excited about them getting their own space there and cutting us off from our most holy of holy worlds, Mecca. Consecrated holy world. Oh, come out of the gases and now it's crystals. They're at 0. We're almost completely out of that hole. I like that a lot. And yeah, the rest of you people just need to move. The ring worlds have plenty of jobs. Trust me. I mean, let's just go look. Okay, Ring A doesn't have any jobs, but you know, Ring B doesn't have any jobs. Ring C doesn't.
Research actualized.
Okay. Ring D doesn't have any jobs. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Ring G can get jobs, though. We do that. There we go. And then let's see. Beta Ring A. It doesn't have any jobs either. We'll fix it. Promise. Oops. Now we're back to that. My people are moving, which is awesome. We just, you know, we have to provide more jobs. This isn't helping. Okay. We'll fix that with a good old mat. Oh, see here. There's a whole bunch of jobs on Beta Ring
Research
B
actualized.
and C over here. See, you guys just need to be over here. Plenty of jobs. Move to the right ring world. Whoever's in charge of announcing those jobs, get on it. Your advertising campaign is not working very well because people don't know that these jobs are available. They need to know. What is this unemployed fool doing over here? Why is he not going to Beta Ring B? Resettle them all to Beta Ring B. Well, that cost me some influence. But look, unemployed.
Upscaling complete.
Unemployed. Unemployed. What's that noise for? I'll use some. What's this? Oh, we're invading. Awesome. Do it.
Planetary market secured.
The locals have given up all attempts at fighting back, and then we now subsume their civilization into our empire. Although, backwards as they are, it may take some time for the natives to become fully productive members of the Amway society. But that's okay, because we can fix it. And the first thing we'll do to help you along is give you a sacrificial temple. And actually, the first thing we're going to build, let's see, where is it? Oh, can I not build it until later? Yeah, the Citadel of Faith requires planetary capital on our planet. Okay. Well, you just need a few more people. So we'll build this, and then a stronghold. And we'll make you, oh, I don't know, mining world? You guys want to be miners? There's no sector out here for you. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's get you a sector and maybe get you somebody useful. Like, okay, food from jobs. Let's change it to a food planet. I mean, I don't care either way. We're going to get a matter decompressor, and that's going to take care of our mining problem. So we'll do that with you, and we might even send some people here. Oh, you're in Tundra World. Hey, you know what else we can do? You guys will really dig this. New Bale Life Seed. You ready for this thing here? Boink. Splendid. And yes, upgrade the capital. Yay. I love it. It's awesome. Oh, that's so cool. Alright. Good job, dudes. Way to go, soldiers. You have expanded our empire. This is the way we like it. That's the way. We like it. Okay, so we got all these ring worlds. Ring. Oh, the gamma ring worlds. Okay. Gamma ring worlds. Stop this. We're going to make this an industrial one. We're going to build these. Because we have need of them. You can see we're short up here. We're short.
Research actualized.
So we're going to build some of those there. Tile blockers have been sitting there the whole time. It's like, yeah, we've been waiting for our chance to come up in the research pool. Just haven't quite got there yet. It's amazing. Alright, back to fleets. Branch offices, you're doing a great job. Star bases, you're mostly
Research
fine.
actualized.
What do we have here? We got the 10th fleet. 10th fleet still says what? You're missing. Oh, you got some ships built, but they didn't join you or something? It's like fleet is already at full strength. Okay, something's off. This is 210 to 230. Oh, I see. Okay, let's do that. Doink. There you go. Neither lifespan. Favor gained. I love the gaining of favors. It's very nice. What's going to go next? Repeal minor administrative sanctions. Oh, 222 days. So, what we really want to do is get all the major sanctions down. Minor administrative sanctions. Moderate administrative sanctions. Takes cost 25. Empires that have been denounced or in breach of the Galactic. Okay, let's do that. Proposed resolution. Where does it go? Moderate administrative sanctions will now leapfrog and go up in front. That's good. I got to keep nominating things because I've got all this diplomatic weight now. It's another reason to go
Research
appropriate
actualized.
all of the branch officers from the Deathicon First Church, because then I can add that particular office that gives me a bonus to diplomatic weight. What's it called? Let's go find out. It's this thing. Executive retreat. Nope. This one. Corporate embassy. Diplomatic weight from economy. +5. And I think, yeah, that's nice. Executive retreat. That one. That's the corporate embassy. Okay. Yeah, I gotta use mini corporate embassies. They're really nice. That's the pirate suppression fleet. This is the 10th fleet, which is slowly getting its ships. 7th fleet. Rising in employment. Oh, this is this planet. Yeah.
Research actualized.
Okay, but hold on. You can build a temple now, right? You can build a Citadel of Faith. Requires planetary capital. Erg. Okay. Yeah, build your Sacrificial Temple then. You can build a Psycore. That's cool. Build that.
Research actualized.
Goodness gracious. What do we sort on? Gases. Okay, so what is this? Gas refinery. Prioritize those on all these ring worlds. That'll help. That'll get us somewhat out of there. So it's the year 2429. We know that the end-game crisis is coming. It ain't gonna be pretty. I'm sure. Oh, well, we have some influence. Construction ship. I'd like to get all this trade from here. So let's just go build it. Let's see. Yeah, I'd like to have that trade, but it's not imperative. And creating a gateway that would give them fast access to this holy world is not my idea of a good idea. Plus, this is the our science nexus, which we don't want to lose. So I'm probably not going to do that. Just waiting on this guy. 78% to the first stage of the matter decompressor. Okay, all my fleets are at 230. Cool. The 5th fleet is all by itself. And the 4th fleet. Where you guys located? Ring world section restored. It's an ominous sound. Here we go. Ring C. And the Gamma Ring D. Now we have 3 ring worlds, and that's way easier than us having to build them. I like that. I mean, not that we're not gonna. Not
Research
that we're gonna
actualized.
stop building ring worlds. We're gonna have to keep going with that, but that's very cool. Where am I looking? What am I looking at here? Down here, this thing. Gosh darn it. End communication. Move along. Just trying to press that upgrade button. I broke my train of thought. That's irritating. 5th Fleet. You're just a giant battleship, so come over here. I'll join you with these guys. Slave market is getting going. Senate floor, moderate administrative sanctions. Yeah. Okay. These are not powerful enough fleets to take on the crisis, hence the research. We're trying to make that happen.
Research
Sacrifice
actualized.
for happiness. Yeah, let's see the happiness one again. Ready? Oh, there went the unemployment. Blessed be the divine. Oh, and I forgot to check the number that time and see what it is, but you can go back up here and check. Additional sacrifice. Oh, happiness plus 30%. Woo-hoo. That's nice. That's really nice. So on our home road, quick stars at 99%, 89. That's so nice. Look at that. They're happy people. Happy, stable people. Doing their things. I like it. So now, who bailed on us earlier? The Ithil Star Assembly. Let's get back to work on this. The Ithil Star Assembly. Oh, come on, really? Form a commercial. No, I want to form a migration treaty. You don't. Okay, let's make a trade deal. Offer a trade deal. I'll just give you stuff. Like dark matter and alloys, because I have a ton of them. Want some alloys? Give you like 10 of them. You don't even need that many, do you? To be that happy. Confirm. I just want you to go back to having a migration treaty with us. In addition to a couple others here. The Kenjaden Galactic Commonwealth. So that moved him to 216. That moved him 100. Requires positive relations or an envoy. I don't. Okay. Kenjundan Galactic Commonwealth. Migration treaty. Okay, let's see if we can get it from you by offering you a trade deal. You want some alloys? I know you guys need to build things. You don't need alloys as bad as everybody else, do you?
Colonial Enterprise upsizing.
But you're like, hey, we'll take that dark matter.
Colonial Enterprise upsizing.
Kenjodan. Okay, now migration treaty requires positive relations or an envoy. That's how am I supposed to get enough envoys to make this happen? Oh, are we gonna have to go up here and change our civics? Is there anything that gives us another envoy? Media conglomerate, private prospectors, public relations. Oh, available envoys too. I need. Okay. So Gospel of the Masses I love. Corporate Death Cult we have to have. Brand loyalty gives us what? Monthly unity plus 15%. Okay, we're going to take brand loyalty off. We're going to go for public relations specialists. And is there anything else? Trading posts. Okay, we're going to reform that.
Research actualized.
So back to the Kenjaden. Improve relations with an available envoy. Now, will you form a migration treaty? And then I just need one more, I think. Which we can check. Okay. Us, Amway Corporate Hucksters. It's nice to put yourself at the top here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Research actualized.
Waiting on the answers from a couple of people here, I think. Oh. That's awesome. Kendra didn't say yes. Okay, so they're in the list. I'm going to mark them. All right, so are we still looking at trying to get the Ithil back? Did the Ithil reject us? Ithil Star Assembly. Offer migration treaty. And then we can target whoever our last ones are going to be. It might happen, but not if you little rats keep getting in my way. We're just waiting patiently. There it is. So there's that one. I need one more. I need one more. You can count them up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need one more. The Human Stellar Empire. Are we... Oh, yeah, but we can't because you're... Aren't you a satrapy of someone? You are. You're a satrap. Okay. Who do we not have a migration treaty with on here? You can see the little icon. The Nazi Nation, but they're also a vassal under somebody else. The League of Sog Prime. Okay. Busy improving relations. Offer migration treaty. They're almost there. Offer trade deal. Resources. Dark matter. Don't even screw around. Let's do that. Oh, we're so close. Oh my gosh, we're so close. That deserves some wine. I'm liking this. This is turning out well. Yes, they like that trade deal. Alright, League of Sog Prime. Now, migration treaty. I don't care if they quit after this. I just want to see it pop. I'm waiting. I'm waiting so patiently now. Is it going to do it? 3, 2, 1. 1 3/4. 1 1/2. What's that? I can't remember what that's from. That's from a movie that I... There it is! Very open borders. It popped up on the screen. Awesome. Oh, man. I get way too giddy about getting Steam achievements, but that's really cool. That's another one to cross off the list. Sweet. Okay, now we can put all of our focus and attention on the crisis and this, getting all the sanctions passed. Oh, that was a relief. That was fantastic. I like that a lot. This is why it's so disappointing to me with Battletech. Because Battletech is one of my all-time favorite games, and I'm still playing it. I'm still chasing the Kerensky score. And I love that game, and I love getting achievements in it, but too many of the achievements are tied to multiplayer. And I have zero desire to play multiplayer in that game. I don't want to do it. But the cool thing about Stellaris is, unlike Galactic Civilizations 3 and Battletech, games that I put a lot of hours into, there are no achievements in Stellaris that are tied to multiplayer. Thank goodness. So I'm going to give Paradox a huge applause.
Research
there.
Actualized.
Please don't ever make any Steam achievements tied to multiplayer, because the way they are right now, I still feel like, even though some of them are going to be really hard to get, I still feel like I have a chance to get them all. And I like being able to take episodes like this and build factions around it specifically to get
Colonial
them.
Enterprise established.
And I say that because, for instance, there are a couple of really neat achievements that I can't do with this particular faction that are going to cause me to create a faction specifically to do them. And one of them is called Retirement Home. It says, as a rogue servitor, I love this. I'm going to read it to you. As a rogue servitor, own at least 10 pops from fallen empires. Are you kidding me? Heck yeah. I'm going for that. That sounds fun. We could have got that in this game if we were a rogue servitor. So I'm all for that. Create some jobs. Create some of these. Create some of this. I mean, that's really cool to me. I like it because here's the thing about Steam achievements that I really, really like. They give you a directed way to play a directionless game. That's the strength of Stellaris, but it's also in a way kind of a weakness for new players who come into it and will be like, what should I be doing? And in a directionless game like this, the thing to do is have goals of your own. And Steam achievements are just another way to say, well, here's some goals. Why don't you look at these? That's such a thing that my wife would do to my kids. You know, if they're playing a game, she'd be like, well, why don't you do this? If they can't think of something to do with it, why don't you do this? Why don't you come up with this challenge? She'd do that when we were camping, you know. It's like, well, see who can pick up the most sticks. She'd do it just to keep them occupied. But the Azure Chalice embraces cybernetics. Oh, look at that. That's a hell of the art in here is so good. So good and so neat. And I will again make the plea to Paradox to make this dialogue way bigger. Make it take up a whole bunch of the screen so we can see this art. It's an affront to nature. Yes, it is. Yeah, so cool stuff here. I mean, really. So the crisis is 20 years away. Wow. Is there anything else that we want to do within that amount of time? So now that we've done the migration treaties, is there anybody that we want to go just like squash? The Ithil Star Assembly. Is there anybody we want to just go get rid of? Not really. I mean, we don't need to in this playthrough. Oh, the Soren Corporation, though. Yeah. And they have what? A defensive pact with somebody? Close our branch offices. I wish this would be a little more explicit and tell you we must close our branch offices on all of these planets, because I don't want to close branch offices until I know what it'll take to go after them. They don't like us, though. They really don't like us. The galaxy is not your personal garbage disposal unit, Soren Corporation. Keep your so-called products to yourselves. I don't think I can make them go to war with me. I don't think I can insult them into going to war, but it would also be fun to just go up here and claim all their land and then go to war for it and take it from them. That would be entertaining. I like that. I like claims wars. I just do. Okay.
Research actualized.
How are we doing over here? We're out of purgatory finally. Oof. Good. The only thing we have is one too many star bases. So where can I cut a star base? Oh, so here we go. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, there's trade going. Okay, so this trade is here. Yeah. One of these star bases right here. That's a choke point that we don't need anymore. We're gonna get rid of that. That's gonna, that makes that pretty. We don't need that anymore. Because this guy is going to go to here.
Incoming
this guy's
inquiry.
going to there. There we go. Non-aggression pact invitation. The Vron entity. Decline. Yep. You guys right here are going there. You guys are going there. You guys are going there. You guys are going there. There. Why don't you guys just go to there? Yeah, that make things easier. You go straight down there. Awesome. Awesome. I love this. This is one of my favorite
Research
things.
actualized.
Toward the end of the game, when you see everything busting towards the homeworld, that's really cool. Kinetic weapon damage. Alright, what else now? It's going to say linger for a while again, and we're going to keep getting smacked in. Boon, increase research speed. Yes! 20%. Okay. Yes, baby, yes. Alright. Pass these. It's going to take a while. Pass these. So we're short crystals. Some motes. So we're going to do one of everything, two of everything on this planet, probably. I'll do them in that order too. Crystals, gases, motes. Crystals, motes, Taco Bell. If you don't mind me making jokes about your company, Taco Bell, you could always sponsor my channel. Actually, I have a local restaurant that wants to sponsor my channel, and that freaked me out a little bit. Because honestly, I was just like, oh, I don't even know what I should charge for that.
Research actualized.
What would be a good going rate? I have no idea. So, but I thought that was really cool. He's like, yeah, sponsor your channel. I guess that's, I mean, that's, are you officially small time? In the small time, if you have a sponsor, you've gone from non-existent to the small time. I'm not going to say big time. Big time is like, you know, if Coca-Cola called you, or like a whiskey distillery, like a name brand one, you know. If Jack Daniels emailed me and said, hey, we understand you love to drink whiskey and you actually like our whiskey, and if you would drink our whiskey and sponsor it during your channel, we'll pay you this much, that would be big time. But small time is like, hey, a local restaurant that I frequent and I know the people and they make good food and everybody likes to go there. They say, hey, we want to sponsor your YouTube gaming channel? I kind of got to think about that, don't I? At any rate, that's one of those things you got to think about. Oh. Transport crew, what are you guys doing? Yeah.
Research actualized.
Just get on the planet Quick Star and we'll manage you all later when we need you. Open attack speed, yes. Now I'm maxed out and there's nothing else to spend it on. Are you done over here? Did we miss this? Yes, we did. Okay. So you can be Control 3. Keep building. I can also build another something. I think I'm good for ring worlds right now, but let's have some fun with this. Let's build some stuff that we haven't built yet. Give me a construction ship. Come up here. What is a single star system? What would we like to build? Strategic Coordination Center. I'd like to have that whole sensor array thing. Sentry array site. Yeah. Let's go build that here. Right there. Edicts.
Research actualized.
Research actualized. Oh, and don't anybody get too caught up on the whole Jack Daniels thing. I like lots of different kinds of whiskeys. Jack Daniels is good. I like it. It's fine. But there's some really, really good stuff I've had lately. And the smoother it is, the more I'm a fan. If it's got strong flavor and it's really smooth, I'm all over it. We're going to have to buy more of this, which is easy to do because we have the money, but the matter decompressor is really going to help us with that. Gamma ring world. Yeah, see, he's got... maybe I should put some growth on it. Or maybe I shouldn't. And people should just get busy moving. I have greater than ourselves up, don't I? Where is it at? Right there. Active. Automatic resettlement chance. 200%. Ooh. And now we're at minus 420. Oh, no, I don't need to sell. You big dummy. I thought that was buying. I thought I had to buy it. Oh, that's funny. That's me. The big dummy. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Well, in that case, not that we need a whole bunch more of this, but let's do that. Oh, this game has turned out so well, and it's been so fun. There's been so many little goals to aim for. Moderate research segments are going to pass, which is going to be good. So the next thing that we can look at sponsoring after this is over is going to be what? Moderate economic sanctions. Okay. We're going to get all the sanctions passed, and then we have to denounce somebody who is not in breach of galactic law.
Research actualized.
So that's going to be fun. Not fun for them, but fun for us. And after all, really only counts for us, right? I'll have to tell you a story, a Battletech story here real quick. Moderate economic sanctions.
Incoming inquiry.
Okay. So moderate economic sanctions go to the top of the list. Non-aggression pact, invitation decline. If we go back here and we want to hurry this along, what's it cost to emergency? I don't want to emergency measure this though. I just want to let it go. I want to save my emergency measures for other things. So, anyway, quick BattleTech story. There's somebody talking about there's a feed on Reddit. It's really easy if you search for Kerensky, the Kerensky score in career mode for BattleTech. You'll find it. It's the top search result. And they're talking about how hard it was and what they had to prioritize and stuff. But it's really funny because they're also talking about losing one of their pilots really late, which threatened their score completion. And he says the pilot got headshot, and he's like, I'm the only one who's supposed to be able to headshot because I'm the protagonist. And I thought that was really funny. And the last time my last attempt at the Kerensky score in career mode finished like a week ago. And I barely missed it. And it was the first time that I actually got enough C-bills for the score. And what I missed it on was something else that was completely dumb. I missed it by one jump point, and I missed it because I couldn't get my pirate faction low enough. I couldn't get it bottomed out because I managed to keep it at I managed to keep my pirate faction maxed throughout the whole game, so I could always be visiting their pirate bases, their black markets. Anyway, so he's talking about that. My last Kerensky run, I had 5 pilots all get headshot. And 4 of them, I think, happened in like the last 200 days. It was like the game was specifically trying to make sure that I couldn't get it and that I was going to lose all my good pilots. And fortunately, I had ample backups ready to go. But it was freaking me out. I was getting to the point where I was being really touchy in missions. I was like, don't anything even shoot at me. Just kill everything before it even gets a chance to shoot at me. Forget how much armor I have and all that stuff, and forget the fact that I can tank tons of shots. These guys are getting really lucky with their headshots. I mean, I got a Highlander mech that shot me in the head but didn't kill me, and I thought, oh, that concerns me. So I backed up into even more cover and put some of my bros in front of me. And this is my Atlas, but I'm backing it up because I don't want to lose the pilot, even though it's my frontline tank. And on the next turn, he headshot me again and killed me. And I was like, it's like the AI is picking on me. What are the odds of that happening? He wasn't even aiming. He's just a Highlander. It was kind of crazy. But I didn't lose my cool. I was like, no, I'm good. I got this. And I did. I still got the mech pilot part of it down. But sadly, man, the jump distance thing is a pain in the butt. So this time I'm trying to make sure that I get all the jump points done as early as possible. I'd like to have the whole jump distance thing done by with 300 days left to go, so I can spend the last 300 days just farming out as many C-bills as possible. I love the BattleTech game. It's just awesome. It's an awesome game. And Harebrained Schemes, who also did all of the Shadowrun games, they just did a fantastic job with it. I can't say enough about how good they did with it. Back down to here. We still need to be building habitats for fortresses. So we're going to be doing that. We're going to put some of these constructor ships to work. I love the way planets look, and I love it when you zoom in and everything gets all detailed and it still looks really cool. I mean, I'll tell you one thing. Paradox did a great job with the way this game looks. Now, their UI isn't as sleek as Endless Space 2, but it has its own style. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's just that when you get into Endless Space 2, you're like, oh, this is gorgeous. But this game is deeper. It's just better. And some of the art in the game is fantastic. And being able to do this and zoom in. I wish I could zoom in a little more and see these twin stars with the molten planet back there. And it's very neat. I like looking at this game. So for me, that's it's funny because I made a comment about a video game that showed up in my Twitter feed today, and that video game is called what is it? What's this game called? Oh, Star Traders Frontiers. And I'm looking at getting this because I think I want to play it. But I made the comment about how it sounds very similar to the game Crying Suns. And if you've not played Crying Suns, definitely give it a look. I bought Crying Suns because it sounds exactly like the kind of game I want to play. But the problem is the graphics are so retro, I just can't get past it. I know I have to force myself someday to play it because I've heard the gameplay is great. But the problem is, just make a little more effort with the graphics on a game that's not graphically complicated. It's not like it's a first-person shooter. It's not like it's Baldur's Gate 3 and it's trying to create, super awesome rendered characters or anything. Just try a little harder, and you immediately get my attention. And so this game, Star Traders Frontiers, looks like it has graphics that I'd consider pretty good. And when I tweeted that, they said, well, we're a big the developers said, we're a big believer in gameplay over graphics. And it's like, oh, so am I. That's why I can still play Baldur's Gate. The graphics for the original Baldur's Gate and Baldur's Gate 2 is not good, but they're still awesome games. But when you're talking about a new IP and a new property like Crying Suns, I mean, if it's just too retro, I just can't get into it. You're not helping me, especially when we're all at a minimum now at 1080p. Just make a little effort to make slightly better graphics, just a little bit. So anyways, I'm excited to try this Star Traders game. This episode has gone long because I've rambled, and that's just what happens when you get the red wine involved, I think. Folks, we're getting closer to the crisis. We're getting closer.
Research actualized.
We're doing this whole thing, 202 days. We're trying to get one more. We got an achievement this time, though. That was awesome. I'm really happy about that. I hope you're enjoying the series. As always, if you dig it, thumbs up the video. Leave your questions and comments down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and consider supporting my Patreon. It's listed in the link below in the description. Just the tiniest little bit. The price of a cup of coffee for the whole month. $2, $5. It goes a long way. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time.